Yo, welcome to CostTv. If you're new to the channel, thank you. If you're a regular sub, thank you so much for the support. Is the internet the #1 killer for hip hop / drill music? Yo, so I wanted to get on here today to let y'all know that I believe in my heart that the internet is the bridge for the crimes, for the murders, for the destruction we have today. Why? I believe that, first of all, let's talk about the young boys, right? The young boys' brains, they ain't fully developed yet. They are in a phase of immaturity still, right? So anything that you send through the pipelines, when I mean the pipeline, I'm talking about the internet, or the bridge, it's the internet, gets to them, and they, at that age, right, they very sensitive. They react off instincts. They rebellious. They mad. So you could kind of understand that a little bit, right? From their upbringing to the way the kids were molded until this age, you could see how they act, and you could tell what their upbringing was when one sent a message to the other and the other's reaction. I understand there's a lot of bloodshed in these type of gangs and in this type of street thing, right? So you kind of like could forgive them and give them a pass, but at the same token, the internet is the bridge which we communicate. And through Twitter, Instagram Live, YouTube, these messages go back and forth. Had we taken away the internet from them, I think we'll have less crime. I think we have less murders. I think we have less destruction. That's my thought. If you feel different, you can hit me in the comment section. But I feel that the internet is #1 for the killing of rappers and drill rappers and hip hop music in its entirety. Before one's death, you could go back in time and track down what was said, and then eventually you see what was done, right? So my thing today has been sitting heavy in my spirit that we have to do better. We have to do better with the power of the internet. When I first came on here, I don't know if you guys know, I did music. I had a band. I rapped. You know, in the later parts of my music career, no cursing. It was positive because I knew that kids were listening, kids were watching me, and I couldn't talk negative because I knew that I was sending a message to the world. When I realized that people were commenting, that people were saying, yo, we dig your music, we feeling your vibe. So I already knew that I couldn't go that route anymore. #1 is because I come from a Christian household, and #2, if I talk ignorant, I was gonna manifest that into my community. So I said, nah, I gotta chill with that. I just gotta talk positive. So I created a band to give me a different look and a whole different sound in its entirety, and it worked. It was something positive for the community. It was something positive for me, and it was something that I used as a tool to deliver my message to the world. So again, going back to the youth, we could partially understand where they become rebellious, and they have this sensitivity to them where they just hear something and just go off, right? I was watching the internet. Some kid was saying that another rapper can't come back to New York or whatever the case may be. But it's like, who has the power to do that? Who has the power to stop somebody from coming somewhere, right? And you project this it's all through the internet, and I hope nobody dies. But all this internet talk is ugly. Now, let me get to the older brothers, to the 21 and over. We got to stop putting each other down. We got to stop the soap opera and the beefs for views on the internet. and to just trying to catch people's attention on some dumb shit, negative shit. We gotta stop that, man. When I came on here, I promised myself I was never gonna get into beef with nobody over the internet. I promised myself that I'm gonna use this platform to help the community, to uplift, to motivate, to enlighten. I'm not here for none of that. I feel like number one, I'm too mature for that, and number three, I'm here for the people. And in order to be here for the people, you can't be acting crazy over the internet. How you act over the internet is how the world is gonna portray you to be. So I don't think we'll get into an internet beef. The devil's a liar, man. And the devil want us to be on each other. The devil want us to be at war. The devil want us to be at war. And if you want to listen to the devil, that's cool, but I'm on God's time. You on demon time, I'm on God's time. So I'm here to uplift, I'm here to help out, you know what I'm saying? But most importantly, to unite. I believe that the problem is the unification of the people these days. We're not united. How can we be strong if we're not united? We're against each other. We in a maze of like a mouse maze where they just in a maze and then eventually they start eating each other. That's the type of shit we on, and it pisses me off, and I'm tired of it. Use the internet for something positive, y'all. Use the internet to build. Use the internet to help each other. You know what I'm saying? When I was in high school, I had to share textbooks because we didn't have enough textbooks. Now with the push of a button of the internet, I'm able to read a whole textbook. It's the power of the internet, the power of social media, the power of online. You know what I'm saying? So let's just use the internet for positive shit, man. Let's just use the internet to try to become great and build. A lot of people use the internet to make money. A lot of people use the internet to look up words and trying to be smarter, like me. You know what I'm saying? So my whole thing from the beginning of coming on this internet is to try to solve problems and to try to be the most positive I ever been in my whole life. Because I know that if I say something to this camera, you could watch it in Africa and it could affect you. I don't have many subs. My platform is still a baby. But I touched 4 or 5 people that shook my heart. Yeah. To the point where it's just like, yo, this internet joint is real. It's real. Yo, it's real. And it just inspires me every day to sit behind this camera and talk some light and shine some light on you. You know what I mean? I'm not perfect. Sometimes I felt like I was more bad than good. But there's, as long as you breathing, there's always that chance to turn it around. And if you turn it around, you good. So I just want to come on here and let y'all know that let's start being more mature. You know what I'm saying? We already older. Let's start approaching this with a little bit more maturity. You know what I'm saying? And let's start working with each other instead of bringing each other down. Crabs in a barrel, that's what we look like. That's what we are at this point. I'm sorry to say it, but I'm here to give my hand and to extend my hand to anybody who needs it. And I'm just here as a positive light shining on y'all, man. I'm sorry, I'm still in Dominican Republic, but God bless you all. Stay tuned. We come with more footage. I might put out a video of this trip here and what we've been through here. It's pretty dope. Me and the fam. But thank you so much for watching. Use the internet for something positive. Go in peace, y'all. Kept trying, kept failing, game plan, kept changing, dreams fading, started hesitating, couldn't deal with the agitation, it only led to the aggravation of not